Hello everyone, I'm back and I'm going to be doing a round MDF round thing, and I'm going to make this into a sort of a art thing, a stand that you can put on a table or whatever. So this is the first one. I'm going to be doing two. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flood the back. I'll use a little swipey thing to smooth it out. And there's a lot of air bubbles in there because I just shook the bottle a lot. So that's what I'm doing right now, making sure it's nice and flat. And I have my phone on, guys, because I'm waiting for a call. There's a program here in Holland. It's not for national TV, but more for the place I live. We have provinces, and they have a channel where they show stuff that's interesting. Well, they called me or they emailed me that they want to do some video of my studio, so I just might do that. So they still have to call me first about it. And of course the book. I know a lot of people are thinking, where is that book? Because I told you all about the book, that it's going to feature a couple of my paintings. Well, it's going to come out next year, so that's a lot of that's a long time to wait, but they're going to send me a copy, and that's going to be cool, and I'm going to show you guys that, so that's going to be fun. Okay, I think I'm almost there. Nice and flat. Can you hear my dog? Yeah. Okay, that's nice and covered. Now I want to get out some of those little air bubbles. Can't torch too much because then you'll have this film sort of form on top. You don't want that. All you want is just get those little air bubbles out. That's about it. Okay, now I have a lot of things that I'm thinking about. But I think I'm going to go for the little bottle cap pours because I want something in the middle and then sort of flowing out that way, flowing out down here, not on the sides. But you never know what you get, right? So I'll put that so you can see it. Ooh, there's a hair, you don't want that in it. So I'm going to fill up my little bottle caps with sort of the same colors. You're seeing them down here. So this is Van Dyke brown with a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, just to make it look like a really nice, yummy chocolate. This is gold that I make myself with the mica I have. I sell this in my shop. And up to now, this is a really, really beautiful, the most beautiful gold color that I have found anywhere. Then I have turquoise, which I make with phthalo blue and green and a little bit of titanium. Then I have my burnt sienna, one of my favorite colors. This is Van Dyke. This is burnt sienna from Winsor & Newton, Galeria, which I always use. Then I have my, now I know what I forgot. I don't have any silicone in there. I can't help it. I haven't poured for such a long time that I'm really thinking, I want to get to pouring. Okay, well, let's see, what can we do? I think I can put a little bit in here. Nah, I can't. I really can't. Okay, I'm glad I didn't put it on here yet, so I'll have to keep these little things over here. How can I forget to put in the silicone? Because I do want cells. That's a given. Because, you know, having something like this, it does have to have cells. So, here we go. I just had that creepy feeling that I was forgetting something. So, mixing in the silicone as we speak, guys. Oh boy. Sometimes you can do really stupid stuff. Okay, so that was the silicone all poured in. So I'm going to fill them again. Here we go again. Sorry about that. But like I always tell you guys, there's a fast forward button and you can always fast forward. No problem whatsoever. Oh yeah, I can talk about my vacation. My vacation was again a dramatic disaster because the dog was sick again. So we decided not to do any more vacations because she's getting pretty old. And she's about, well, we think she's 12 because you all know that she's a rescue from Spain. She was rescued, she was in one of those dog shelters for about 4 years, I guess, before we got her. So she'll be pretty much going towards 12, I think. So I don't think we're doing her any more favors with taking her on vacation, so we won't do that anymore. My husband takes her every morning. He takes her to the forest, you know, to have a little stroll, not running or anything, but just, you know, so she can see something else but the house, because that sounds pretty depressing if you're just home all the time. Hi, sweetie. I always call her baby. She's not a baby. She's a 12-year-old dog. That's really old. Okay, now I'm ready with silicone in it. Oops, it's dripping along the side. We don't want that. Okie dokie, here we go. We want one right there. And we want one right there. Ooh, I see that I have not a cup down there. Okay, that's better. Now, I'm going to put a little bit of extra paint around my bottle caps. Now, someone said, why are you making such a fuss about putting it in a bottle cap? You can just put a dollop of paint on there and it's all the same. Well, it's not. Because while I'm releasing it, I'm also spreading it out, as you can see. With the top, I'm sort of making sure that it spreads exactly how I want it to spread. And because I'm pulling it, it also gives, oh, sorry about that, guys, you can't see what I'm doing, but that's how I really kind of wanted it to go. Okay, that's kind of nice. Now, I like the colors. There's some gold, or there's a lot of gold, so I like that. But I do want to sort of merge it together. So I am going to do something. Let's see how I'm going to do that. Because I want something here. This is perfect, what I said. I wanted to go off that way and go off that way. So that's really cool. But now I'm looking for something to merge them together. And I'm just not sure how to do that. Let's see. A little bit of paint in here. I'm just making sure this, I'm not sure I'm going to do that. Now I really like this, but I do want something here in the middle. Yeah, we'll have to do it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's nice. That is really nice. I couldn't help but do that. As you can see there, ooh, that is really pretty. But now I want one down there too. That is really, really, ooh, I love this. Look at that. Now I'm going to put one more in. Let's see. Put a little of that in there. A little bit of brown. Of course, a little bit of gold. But as you can see, guys, by you know, putting it in a little bottle cap, it really does add to it. So we're going to put that in there, and then we're going to let it come out here. There it goes. And pull it up a little bit like that. And that's it. A few little cells in there. And that's all we want. Now, look at that. That is pretty. You can't see the whole thing, but as you can see, they're all coming off the sides. And that is really, really pretty. Sorry I'm saying pretty so much, but I really think it's really good looking. Okay. We're going to let this one dry. I do see a little bit of a side here that I think I need to add to a little bit to make sure it's all nice and smooth. There we go. A little bit up here. Okay, we're gonna let this dry. Well, this is number one, and this is the busy one. The other one, I'm not going to put any silicone in it. I am going to, I think, swirl it on one of those Lazy Susan things. The one I have is called a banding wheel. So I think I'm going to do that because I want a totally different sort of look to that one. And it's sort of a surprise what I'm going to do with it. So, ooh, you got to just bear with me and wait till this is all ready. Then I'll assemble it and you'll be really blown out of your little socks. Just got to fix this one here. See, most of this is gonna it's gonna dry smooth and flat, but there are little bits that I see the canvas and you don't want that. Okay, that's about it. Well, there's a little bit that I think won't smooth out. So let's put a little bit of that. Now, the everything that I do is always has silicone in it, only not the background, so you can't see the dimples in the background. If you were to put silicone in your background color, you get all those dimples. You don't want that. So we're going to leave this as is. This is going to dry. I want to thank you all for watching, and you'll see me assemble this thing later on this week. Love you all to pieces. Bye bye.